These AI 900 questions look easy, but 80% of people get them wrong. Let's test your skills. Question 26. Which of the following statement are correct? Select all that apply. A. Identifying famous landmarks in an image is an example of natural language processing. B. With the help of NLP, a developer can automatically blacklist whitelist to allow or deny certain words in a retail website review. C. Analyze social media feeds to detect a sentiment around a political campaign is an example of natural language processing. This question tests whether you can correctly identify real-world examples of natural language processing, NLP, versus other AI workloads. The golden rule. NLP always works with text or speech. If the scenario involves images, it is computer vision, not NLP. The correct answer is B. With the help of NLP, a developer can automatically blacklist whitelist to allow or deny certain words in a retail website review. C. Analyze social media feeds to detect a sentiment around a political campaign is an example of natural language processing. Option B uses NLP's text moderation capability, scanning written reviews for specific words and allowing or blocking them automatically. Option C uses NLP's sentiment analysis feature, reading social media text to determine whether opinions are positive, negative, or neutral around a topic. Why the other option is not correct? A. Identifying famous landmarks in an image. This is computer vision, not NLP. It analyzes visual content, not text or speech, a completely different AI workload. Quick memory tip. NLP equals text in, insight out. Words, reviews, tweets, sentiment equals NLP images, landmarks, faces, computer vision. Never mix the two. Question 27. You have created a training pipeline in Azure Machine Learning Designer, and now you want to experiment with the pipeline code for which you need scalable clusters of virtual machines. What kind of compute target is suitable for the task mentioned? A. Inference clusters. B. Compute clusters. C. Compute instances. This question asks you to identify the correct compute target in Azure Machine Learning for running and experimenting with training pipelines. The key clues are training pipeline, experiment, and scalable clusters of virtual machines. These point directly to one compute type. The correct answer is B, compute clusters. Compute clusters are scalable multi-node virtual machine clusters in Azure ML. They automatically scale up during heavy training jobs and scale down when idle. They are the ideal compute target for running and experimenting with training pipelines in Azure ML Designer. Why the other options are not correct? A. Inference clusters. These are used for deploying trained models as real-time endpoints, not for training or experimenting with pipelines. C. Compute instances. These are single-node VMs designed for individual development and notebook work. They are not scalable clusters suited for pipeline training experiments. Quick memory tip. Train at scale equals compute clusters, deploy equals inference clusters, dev work, compute instance. Scalable pipeline training always means compute clusters. Question 28. In a group of people, facial recognition task can able to point out who the person is. A. Identification. B. Verification. C. Grouping. D. Similarity. This question tests your knowledge of the different facial recognition tasks available in Azure AI Vision. The key clue is who the person is. This means the system is determining a person's identity from a group, not just comparing two faces. The correct answer is A. Identification. Facial identification is a one-to-many match. It takes a detected face and searches through a group or database to find out who that person is. This is exactly the task described, pointing out a specific person's identity within a group. Why the other options are not correct? B. Verification. This is a one-to-one check that answers, is this the same person? It confirms identity, but does not identify who someone is from a group. C. Grouping. This clusters similar-looking faces together into groups. It does not name or identify who any individual person is. D. Similarity. This measures how alike two faces look. It returns a similarity score, not a person's identity. Quick memory tip. Identification, who are you? Verification, are you who you claim? Spotting someone in a crowd equals identification. Confirming someone's claim equals verification. Question 29. Which ML model you should use to predict the hours of overtime a service desk person will work based on the number of incidents received? A. Regression. B. Classification. C. Clustering. This question asks you to pick the correct supervised ML model type for a specific prediction scenario. The key clue is predict hours. Hours is a continuous numerical value, and predicting numbers always points to one model type. The correct answer is A. Regression predicts a continuous numeric output. In this case, the number of overtime hours based on incident count. The relationship between incidents and hours is measurable and numerical, making regression the perfect model type for this scenario. Why the other options are not correct. B. Classification. This predicts a category or class label, e.g., yes, no, high, low, not a continuous number like hours. C. Clustering. This is unsupervised learning that groups similar data points. It does not predict numerical output values. Quick memory tip. Predict a number equals regression. Predict a category equals classification. Find groups clustering. Hours, price, temperature, always regression. To get the free PDF or mock test, comment PDF or mock or both. I will share the downloadable link within the next 24 hours. Question 30. Select the statements which most appropriately describe below scenario. In Azure Machine Learning Designer, you have dragged split data module and want to apply it in product detail.csv dataset, having price as one of the columns. You have selected the below attributes: splitting mode, relative expression, relational expression, price 70. It will split the dataset into two: A, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is greater than and equal to 70. B, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is less than 30. C, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is greater than and equal to 30. D, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is less than 70. This question tests how the split data module's relative expression mode works in Azure ML Designer. The key is understanding that the expression price 70 creates two outputs: rows that match the condition and rows that do not match. The correct answer is A, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is greater than and equal to 70. D, having one of the datasets with all rows where price of a product is less than 70. When using relative expression split, Azure ML divides the dataset into exactly two outputs. Output 1 contains all rows where the condition is true, price 70. Output 2 contains all remaining rows where the condition is false, price equals 70. Options A and D together describe these two resulting datasets perfectly. Why the other options are not correct. B, price less than 30. The number 30 appears nowhere in the expression price 70. This is a completely incorrect value with no basis in the given condition. C, price greater than and equal to 30. Again, 30 has no relation to the expression used. The complement of price 70 is always price equals 70, not 30. Quick memory tip. Relative expression equals true rows, false rows. Price 70, less than 70, true, plus greater than or equal to 70, false. The split always gives you the condition and its exact opposite. So how many did you get right? Comment your score below. I reply to every comment. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next video might just be the one that helps you pass.